Are you done drinking water yet? Goodness gracious. Are you done drinking water yet? Goodness gracious. Damn dog! I am live now. Now you're drinking water. Gosh. Are you done drinking water? What's up, guys? Oh, what's happening, homie? Alright, my wife took my headphones off my desk, and people have been buried in the desert for less. So, I need to find these fucking things. Unless she took them to the gym with her. Because there's no way. She's not working out today. Where is... Thank you, buddy. I love you, too. Thank you for the kisses. You're a good boy. Alright. Let's go get some headphones. Oh, you got? What you got? You got your stuffed animal? Huh? What you got? Oh, man. That's a cute stuffed animal. You so cute. What you got? Get it. Go get it. Y'all need to get a dog if you don't have one, man. I'm telling you. They do the cutest shit all the time. It doesn't matter what's going on. They're just always being cute. What you got, bud? Sweet. Didn't I tell you not to buy any last night, Charlie? There's no reason right now. It'll find a bottom, but just be patient. Your internal mic is actually quite good. Yeah, it picks up too much background noise, though. I mean, it's cool if you bought some. Like, but, I mean, they just came out with a new article today telling people to shut up and calm down, basically. Like, guys, we're going to release the staking yellow paper when it's ready. These are complex decisions that we're making because we're a fucking business. It basically told everybody information they should have already known, but they felt the need to tell them again because people don't do their own research and they have a fucking 3-month timeline to get rich instead of a 2-year timeline to get rich. They should have had staking out by now. They should have had their staking yellow paper out by now. But if it wasn't ready, it wasn't ready. And they're dedicating their resources, their human capital, to the public chain right now because when the public chain is completely done, they can start onboarding private chain clients. And the icon token will be used to interact between the public chain and the private chain. What's up, Mom? Cool. It's exactly what I said yesterday on the stream. This project isn't going away. This project isn't getting worse. Project's getting better. Every day that goes by, this project will get better. You might not see it, but Ku's thinking of selling everything. Damn, really? Down here? It's tough, man. You just saw Bitcoin drop 14,500 from all-time highs, 14,600 from all-time highs. Everybody's calling for, you know, the lowest I've really seen is like 3K. But like everybody's calling for 4K, and you're gonna sell here. Alts across the board did pretty well. Like a lot of alts did really well, and yeah, a lot of alts did oddly well. Like Stellar Lumens, I got a bag of that shit from like 3,500 sats. What in the hell is Stellar Lumens doing? That was incredible. Between that, I lost on the ETH short and the Cardano, or the ETH long and the Cardano long. But at 53.50, we put our entire BitMEX stack into Bitcoin at 3x leverage, and first target was 55.25, and we took that, and then we stopped out break even on the rest and got paid a round of funding, so that was good. And then Stellar Lumens is up. Zilliqa is still, market structure is okay. NPXS is fine. We're still in profit because we've gotten 2.7% dividends off that. What else? Yeah. It's been rough on some. Like, my average on Storm is 144. We'll have to look at that. But I don't want to panic yesterday. I don't have anybody panic. Like, wanted to watch the dust settle and then come back and make decisions. So, because I'd be a hypocrite if I said, sell everything or anything like that. Like, I always say, sell the bounce, don't sell the blood. I've been saying that for a year now, since I've been streaming. So, that's what we do. We sell the blood. We don't sell the bounce. I need to tweet this out. I haven't told anybody I'm live on Twitter. I am live to help you digest all the BTC and altcoin carnage. I will chart this shit out for you. I can be your hero, baby. I can be your hero, baby. I can take away the pain. Oh yeah. And I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. I can be your hero. You're down 50% in USD just from yesterday, so let's get it back. This is going to give us some really good trading ranges. Bitcoin's going to build a base here, and then it'll either be a bearish formation or a symmetrical formation. And then it'll probably drop, and we'll probably get a bull div off of 5K. And then we can trade that shit. We can be aggressive as fuck with it, too. And if we get a chance to short 6K, I would probably do that, personally. I think it'll definitely retest the 5800, 5850 zone in the coming days. Yeah, Benjamin, but, I mean, BTC value is what matters, right? Yeah, I think it'll try to test 50 or 5,000. But then we'll get a bull div off of that. It could V-bottom, guys. You have to understand that. It could V-bottom. I would be lying if I said that V-bottoms are not common in crypto, right? Like, what's the right way to say that? Like, V bottoms fucking are prevalent. That's a good way to say it. Are very prevalent in crypto. Like, they happen left and right. And it wouldn't surprise me if that's what happened. I mean, Bakkt is coming and is starting trading in less than a month. And then like today's the Bitcoin Cash fork, and this had everything to do with it. It had everything to do with it. BCH, SV, ABC value is all that matters. Oh shit. But yeah, it'll be all right. We'll just trade these ranges, man. Just keep accumulating Bitcoin, especially on Mex, man. I'm still trying to turn 0.1 into 10. I'm at like 0.63. I lost some BTC yesterday off the ETH long, but it's okay. I didn't lose a ton. I'm not taking. I on those two, like, I stuck to my, and every other trade I stick to my guns, and I'm not taking big positions, and so like it wasn't bad. I think I lost 5% of my portfolio off the ETH long and Cardano long. But I made 2.5% of my original portfolio back off the Bitcoin long to 55.25. So now I'm at like 0.63 or something like that. And we're gonna keep marching up to 10. I just want to get to 1. If I can get to 1, start snowballing. And I want to do this with you guys. Yeah, so Simon, you said it, so I'll put it out on Front Street. We have people from time to time that you guys will hear me say, don't take big positions, just win over the long term in trading. And we have people from time to time that get super aggressive, and I stupidly did large positions and no stop. He says, stupid, 60%. He lost 6% of his BitMEX value. And I'm like, well, that shouldn't happen because you should be using like 5% of your BitMEX portfolio per trade. And if you lost 60% of those, if you had 10% out there and you lost 60% of those, you would have lost 6% of your BitMEX portfolio. And it's a learning experience. But, dude, you don't hide from it. You learn from it. Just like, even if you got to write it down right now and like write down what you're feeling and what you would say to yourself if you could go back and right before you hit submit on those trades, what you could say to yourself. Sorry, I don't need to be spitting that on air, but if like what you would say to yourself and what you've learned from it, like write it down in like a journal or something, and come back and like make yourself read that journal like once a month or once every 2 weeks or something, and like document this, because then you keep yourself from doing this again. And I'm sorry that happened, man. Like I did that shit before in the past when and yeah, guys, look, yesterday, and this is contradicting because I said that we went all in with our BitMEX balances at 53.50. That was a unicorn trade. I was 100% comfortable doing that. I know what I was looking at, and that was a unicorn trade. I don't do that like very often, if ever. But I mean, Bitcoin had just dropped $700, and it wasn't $700 from like 9K or something like that. It was $700 from 6K down to 5,300, 5,200, and now the percentage losses don't add up to huge dollar losses like they would before. Like when Bitcoin was at $15,000, a 10% loss was $1,500 loss. But when Bitcoin's at $6,000, a 10% loss is only $600, right? So, and a 10% loss across the board is big for any asset in one day. And this was more than 10%. So it was getting down to those points where 4-hour RSI, I had tweeted it, 4-hour RSI was under 6. It's not sustainable. Daily RSI is the lowest that has been. I'm not the RSI is super low or trader unless it's on the daily and we're into like the high 80s or 90s, or we're into the single digits. And even on 4-hour, you probably shouldn't do that. You should let a div build first. But it was so violent to the downside that it was a fucking no-brainer. No-brainer. Just don't lose money. So, Mahaley, how's it going, buddy? So let's open up the charts. Let's digest this together. I took a shower this morning. And I'm under 178 pounds. I'm normally like 180 to 82. I'm under 178. I'm eating like a fiend. I'm eating 3,200 calories, smacking the potatoes and the rice and shit. I'm getting stronger. Life is good, guys. We're going to figure this out. All right. Oh, one more thing before we start. We need to have an emotional talk, okay? Because if you've been around here for a while, you're mentally equipped to deal with days like yesterday. But days like yesterday can be really tough. First off, did you feel panic? Did you feel scared? I don't even know what those emotions are anymore. When I started crypto, I had pre-hypertension, blood pressure, and I got my blood pressure checked yesterday, 2 days ago, and for like the 5th time in a row, it's on the low side. They're like, dude, you're one calm, cool, collected individual. And I'm like, you're damn right I am. Now take my shit. No, but I'm just kidding. But days like yesterday, guys, you don't sell into the blood, you sell into the bounce. There's always a bounce. It'll base, buyers will step in, you'll get a bounce, it'll die at resistance, you sell there. Okay? So if this is one of your first like big blood times and like big scary times, learn from it and try to teach yourself so you don't have to learn it 2 or 3 times down the road when you panic sold a bunch and lost a bunch of money. Try to learn the lesson now that there's always a bounce. There's always a bounce, especially in fucking Bitcoin, okay? There's always a bounce. Learn that now. Write that down. There's always a fucking bounce. All right. I'm going to teach you guys something. Very important. You were terrified, Ian, huh? Yeah, Brandon says, I got in 2018. Yeah, this isn't shit to me. It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Just trade the chart. You'll have your long-term holds, but this is what you signed up for with long-term holds. This is what you signed up for. You can hold through it. It'll be okay. I'm in the right projects. Are you in the right projects? Chances are, if you're with me, you're probably in the right projects. VeChain, Cardano. Cardano just got over a huge hump, fundamentally, with that dude that left the foundation. They can actually move forward now. VeChain, Cardano, Icon, Neo, Litecoin, Lux. These coins will bounce. They will have bull runs. They will have bull runs. They will go to new all-time highs. All right. I want to zoom into the hour, or actually we'll look at the longs versus shorts. This is really cool. This is good. I told you guys every stream for the last week that shorts were going to spike at some point down here. This is where they're going to find support. And they're probably going to come test this support, turn resistance. You can TA anything. Before you laugh at me, you can TA anything. Okay? And they'll probably come test this. Okay? Almost there. Big short spike overnight. Big short spike overnight. Now, you don't have to be, and we're basically at parity now. There's only 400 more shorts than long, or longs than shorts. Awesome. You do not have to only long, okay? Shorting into pumps isn't a bad idea because it's gonna have to base, okay? And in basing, you get a consolidation pattern like this right here. This right here. There you go. And if we fib that, it's the 236 of the drop, right? 236 of the drop. It should start making sense. If I say that's the 236 of the drop, you guys should know what that means if you've been around here. If you're not, stick around. So, let's say this is the bottom. From the drop. And we'll even, no, we'll leave it right here. 55.50 right now should be resistance. And then after that, I am eyeing 5,900 like a motherfucker. Because if we zoom out, this long-term trend line that is violated, closed below yesterday, this big blue line. If I zoom out to that again, big blue line. See that? Zoom into the big blue line. The intersection of the 0.5 fib, that big blue line as support turn resistance, is about 5,900. And then you have that 6,000 number I said that I wanted to short before that. 0.5 fibs, and then even on a wick 60-60, the 0.5 and the 618 after the 236 together, it's kind of like if we were to go to stellar lumens and it bounced at the 618 of the current move that we've been eyeing for forever, 618 of the current move, but closed back above the 0.5. That's why I like to scatter bids at the 0.5 and the 618. If it doesn't get down, if it doesn't get past the 0.5 fib and it holds the 0.5 fib on a candle close, I'm still bullish. I still think that we could go higher. If it closes below the 0.5 fib and bounces at the 618, this one closed above the 0.5, this is still bullish. But if it closes below the 0.5 fib and bounces at the 618 near the golden pocket right around here, I'm only playing it to the 382. But it's still a bounce zone. So we'll go back to Bitcoin. Look, it could bounce off this 0.5 right under $6,000. It could wick above that zone, and that long-term trend line support turn resistance. Let's play support turn resistance flips. We have the long-term support resistance flip on the trend line, that 0.5 fib at 5,900, and then it's right below that 6,000 golden number. Then we could get a wick right above 6,000 to 618 near 60-60. I would be putting short bids, 2 to 3x leverage, near here for a bounce down. Okay? The trend is your friend, and the trend has been confirmed as bearish right now. Okay? It's starting up again. This could be the start of a basing pattern. But if we look at Bitcoin, I gotta go fucking. Oh, that's not it. Where are you at? There. Coinbase will have it. Of the last bear market, Coinbase, this whole thing here. I need Bitfinex. Where's Bitfinex at? I can never find it when I need it. Alright, we'll use Polo. Shit. Good old Polo, I miss you. Polo wasn't even around back then. What the fucking hell? Alright. There you go, Bitfinex. Thank you! So, this doesn't look like now, because this was just a series of lower lows. Right now we have a basing pattern, and then a lower low. This could be our lower low where we start building a base, right? And it goes down, and it's that one final pain, you're like, oh shit, right? If we fib from the top of the drop here, at 236 resistance the whole time, awesome. But with that, it could be a long time of just accumulation, right? And we could build a base, do this whole thing, come back, one final, the mother of all stop hunts before we continue on. This could be what we're looking at. Or This could be what we're looking at. Fucking V bottom. This right here. Boop! 6 to midnight, right? From 6 to midnight. XRP, I remember it was like, oh, don't violate this low. Please don't violate this low. And then it did, and then V bottomed. That could happen. How would that happen? BACT has a significant impact. Okay? But if we look back at BTC on Bitfinex, and we look back at this pattern, you would have been safe shorting into resistance. And if we do this final drop, that's the 0.5. 2 times. If you would have shorted front run the 0.5, you would have been fine. Okay? So, and all this was, like, say, screw the 0.5. We know our fib rules work. But all this was, the whole time, was that support resistance flip. Try to act as support right there. All the way through. So if you short at resistance right now, you should be able to get some good scalps, is what that long-ass winded thing that I just basically said to you was. Should be able to get some good scalps. But you need to let a base build first. This is good, but we need to wait until the daily close today, because two things. First off, I'll take this off here. This was the descending triangle, right? It had a flat base, basically. And if this, and I'll make this yellow so that it looks like this was the pattern that we were looking at. But instead, with that violated now, unless it gets back above on a daily close, which would be a V bottom and would be fucking crazy. You have until 7 p.m. Eastern. This could be what we're looking at. Kind of like a falling wedge of sorts. It's not an aggressive falling wedge, but it's a falling wedge. Look where BTC closed last night, like right at it. A little bit below. They could get back above. But, and if I will take this off, let's say that this isn't the case tonight, and I take this off, right? And the daily candle close doesn't get back above that line. Look at this horizontal line from over here. We're trying to find catch points. This horizontal line from this wick, well, it certainly closed back above last night. You can wick below. Daily candle closes are what matter, guys. If it closes below this line, it leads me to believe that we're going to test 5,000. And why 5,000? Well, I'll answer that for you. It's a support resistance flip. Just support on a previous peak. And then after that, if we were to play that again, it'd be like 3,000. I'm not anywhere near willing to go there yet. That's 40% down from where we're at. I don't think that's going to happen. So just give it a chance here. If we look at gold, fuck, this isn't it. Is it XAG? No, I want gold. I saw a chart yesterday. Gold. Yeah, no thanks. XAU, my bad. This is what I'm looking for. But this isn't giving me the chart history that I need. Yeah, there's something pertinent I want to show you, but I'm not sure who has the longest chart history because I don't trade gold. Look at the euro, maybe. Ah. Anyways, somebody posted this on Twitter, and I don't know who to give credit to because I can't remember. But history is rife with charts that do one final push down like this, and then continue upwards. So don't discount the possibility of that. Is all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? There's always a possibility that we aren't looking at real bodies off these wicks. We get an intersection down to like 4,300, and then boom, boom, continue on. The worst is way behind us. The worst is way behind us. I know it's really hard to understand that right now, but the worst is way behind us. So 5,000 will be defended heavily. It'll be defended heavily. So just bear with us. Bear with. With us, I mean, bear with crypto right now, guys. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. This Bitcoin Cash shit will be behind us. Everything will be okay. So, wow, loud crowd we got here. I'm gonna put a long in. Excuse me, near 5K. My excuse, senor. It's like French and Spanish. Oh, Amazon says, see where your package is on a map. So, every time I walk around, I'm going to go 50-50. Because it's a 50-50 chance it'll stick. And I'm going to do it on March futures because I don't want to pay funding. I don't want to pay 3.7% funding times my leverage. Yo! Hey! Quit barking. One second. I'm going to go 5-0, 5-2 on 2x. I'm sorry, I'm going on March futures. March futures 5. So if that is currently 23, 57, 70, $70 below current price, I'll do the same price, 50, 51, 50, 52 on March futures. Two X leverage. There's no funding. What's the liquidation price on that? 33.79. Well, let's look at tensor charts real quick. I want to see what the market depth is down there. I think it'll be defended, guys. 52.65. We're about to find out. Oh, never mind. This is the March futures. I'm gonna put my order in real quick. You can join me if you'd like. Because I've been telling myself for months, if I get a chance to long right above 5,000, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Ooh, Bitcoin Cash is going fucking psycho. Up 20%. Exit pump. I don't want to short that shit. Okay. Let's move on. Let's look at Ethereum. Let's look at ETH BTC. Look at this. Look at that shit, man. ETH BTC doesn't give a fuck. Ripple doesn't give a fuck. Lumens doesn't give a fuck. Cardano doesn't give as much of a fuck as others. That's really odd, man. LTC, BTC hitting that 886. That's where it reversed last market cycle. Immediately, talk about a V bottom. Talk about going from 6 to midnight. You need to contact your doctor if that lasts for over 4 hours. It's pretty exciting. Let's look at ETH USD. Dropping out. Now, is this a daily bull div? Large volume. I'm going to say no. Did I take RSI off? Oh, that is a daily bull div. Not only that, but that hasn't broken horizontal wick support. Shit. Right on the 886 of the whole market cycle with a daily bull div. It's clearly throwing up a falling wedge, guys. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Oh, my delivery is here. Oh, my delivery is here. Let me get it. That's who the dogs were barking at. I'll be right back. It's like Christmas. What did I get? Oh, baby. Oh. All right, you ready for this? A food scale. Very nice. Very nice. Some more pre-workout. The Blue Rad C4. Good shit. Oh. And some BCAAs. I need to take this so I don't go catabolic when I'm lifting on an empty stomach when I'm fasting. All right. Anyways. I like this, man. It's just like, do I have the balls to long this shit? I guess your stop would be below 167. Literally. Better yet, the low of this candle was 165.20, so 165. I don't know. I don't know. Gosh. I don't know if I could let myself do that right now. TBH. No, not a bear market entire 2019. God. Yeah, Cubs, you know I'll do that, buddy. The problem with shorting BCH before the fork is I can only short for myself on BitMEX, and on BitMEX, it is like 30 to 40% lower than it is everywhere else on spot markets. So no, I can't short it. What do you see happening with Litecoin? Hopefully holding $40, man. We'll see. Litecoin BTC is on it's on macro fib support, and it looks not half bad. But if we go to coinsignals.trade, market cap altcoins has fallen off. Inverse head and shoulders invalidated. Take this shit off. Fuck, that sucks. Sucks. Could be coming down to here. 65 billion. 66 billion. We have that line for sure. Why are you chewing your bone right now? Can you guys hear him chewing his bone? Shithead. It's definitely a falling wedge. That's good. It's going to break out. Just a matter of when. I don't know. What about the overall crypto market cap? Well, here it is. Right on support. Next level, unfortunately, is 150, 148. Or if we just want to delete all this shit and do this. That's where it's at. If you trade log, these are your trend lines. Beep. It's just a big cup and handle, guys. That's all it is. Big cup and handle. But yeah, it's currently on this little support here. See if it bounces. Overall crypto market cap. And all right, so this one's played out already. But if we want to make the case that it's just part of a larger daily bull div, then here we are. Candle closes. This is 25.9. This is 22. Send out. No div. What's the weekly look like? I mean, these are your next horizontal supports on overall market cap. That'd probably coincide with BTC going down to 4K if it were to do that. Better hope not. Short the fuck out of shit, man. It's almost what you got to do here. Just wary of shorting near bottom. We got to build a base before we can start doing anything. I do know that I want a long for a flip 5,000, but we have to build a base before we do anything. I think you'd be stupid not to long 5,000 area. All right, somebody wanted to see mana. I'm going to show you Bittrex because it has a longer chart history. Man, what are you doing? I don't even know how to chart this. It's obviously pink box scenario. That was your 236. Resistance all along. Now it's coming up on the 0.5. 0.5 and 618. You should see some resistance. 2,000 sats. 1,800 and 2,000 sats. It'll pull back before then. And then you'll have a trend line established to base the trend off of. So let's say that it comes up here to the 618. You would just fib from bottom to top. That's 618. And the 0.5 fib, 1400 would be where, if that is the top up there near 2000 sats, we'll need to see. I wouldn't be buying it here. I would probably place some bids. If I delete this here, I would probably try to place some bids as a support resistance flip. That worked basically right here and right here. I think that'd be pertinent. Let the first move play out and come back and buy that, because it's getting away from you now. But I don't think that'd be a bad idea. Hit this support resistance flip near 1300 sats. 1320-ish. 1350. Just give it time. There isn't a trade to be had right now, but the targets are 1800 and 2000 sats. I just round those up, front run those levels. What do I think ICX will be in 3 months? Still not a lot of volume. Staking will be, the yellow paper for staking will be released by then. And then they have their event in their annual event in January. And I think it'll see a sizable pump because of that. I think it'll be higher. The worst is behind us on Icon, I believe. Could come back down to 5,000 sats. Be ready for that. 5,400 sats. Be ready for that. But it is what it is. Or I could catch on trend-based Fibonacci Golden Pocket here at 6664. But like, I wouldn't be surprised to see this V bottom, man. I really wouldn't. Because if you look at Ripple, it's basically the same shit that it did. Went sideways. No, it can't go down again. We're at horizontal support. Boop, boop. I just give it time, man. Let it breathe. It'll be fine. All right, let's take requests. I feel like I have a pretty good gauge of what I'm looking for in the market right now. Link doesn't stop. Is Link still going? Why is Link still going? What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, a daily close over 98.42 is a straight shot to almost 12K and then 14.4 after that. Daily bull div, bear div. 3 days at 75. Probably want to just try to catch this at the trend line if you can. Which would probably coincide with about a support resistance flip from this level of about 73. Just a flip though, I wouldn't hold it. Here's your RSI support. Make sure you note that. Should come back down and test this again. And it'll probably coincide with a test of this support and resistance on RSI. Ooh. Or you could just stay the fuck out of it, although the volume is still good. Like, that's really good volume. This whole thing looks like an Adam and Eve pattern, doesn't it? On the 3-day. V to a U. It's one big Adam and Eve pattern. But, like, look, if we look back at this shit and take the volume off and we fib this, right there, and it hit this golden pocket, bounce off, 618s go to 382s, golden pockets go to 382s, and it breaks this horizontal, and then hits the 786, even though we're not there right now, obviously, goes a little bit lower again, freaks everybody in this market out, and then throws up a 3-day bull div, so lower low on price, higher low on oscillator, and then continues on. You can see that across the market, man. Like, this shit happens all the time. You're 1 day away from a new bull run starting. So just be patient. This will be fine. It'll all be okay. I'm looking for opportunities. I'm not. That looks a little tweezer toppy over here on the 3-day, by the way. Make sure that doesn't close like that. Make sure that doesn't close like that. That's a get out signal. Still no 3-day bull div or bear div though. But just look for opportunities, man. For real. Nebel. Just buy the horizontal, man. It's all bull volume. This looks good. It's like a pillar of strength. Just buy this horizontal zone. It hasn't failed yet. See what happens. We're looking at like 24-ish, 25-ish. Should offer a nice bounce, especially after such an aggressive bleed like this. Lux is on Cryptopia. Yeah, I mean, H, it could be just leave room for liquidation price and understand that it could test 4K. And like the thing that you said, would it be smart to start building longs on March contracts? Yes. Keyword, start building. Start building. Craig Wright does not have what it takes to nuke BTC, guys. This is like the 4th fucking massive FUD attempt by BCH. This is what they do. This is how they work, and then they go away. This is what they do. The market's not going to forget this. Like, those guys are pariahs in this industry now, and it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He doesn't have. He can't. Like, you guys right now are the next gen of OGs, right? Congratulations. This is your gang initiation. And in gang initiations, I know from personal experience, you typically get your ass beat. And it hurts and it lasts a while. But congrats, man. You're almost done getting your ass beat. I truly believe that. I think this will be okay. It'll start basing. and it'll be all right. Help. Help the homeless coin? I'm out. Just kidding. All right, go help fund. Oh, you guys make me laugh. You guys are so fucking funny. You guys are so funny. How? What are you doing? What is this? Oh shit, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Brandon, like how? Oh, I love you. Tomo. There you go. 5,000 sats, 5,100. There's your sign. And save some for 4,000. PPT. You could buy it here because it has Wix support. Yeah, this is traditional accumulation levels. Better fucking hope it doesn't lose this zone though. Small positions, but yeah, this is where you buy. This is the spot. Good luck. Better hope it doesn't lose it. It never has. Never has. Better hope it doesn't lose it. There's Wix support down here. You said has the hourly bull div already played out? Buy this shit with a stop below the lows, man. Below 44.9. There you go. If you want to buy this shit, have fun. What's Go Chain doing? More like Goat Chain. Huh. Looks like a double top. No thanks. I bet you it challenges 770 to 750. Mark my words. It's like a double top. Trend violation. I'm cool. No thanks. I bet you that moves over. Daily bear. It's not a daily bear div. But I bet you this trend's over. For now. It could come back to the golden pocket, but we're looking at 770 to 750. Bismuth. Better hold this zone. Otherwise, you're looking at 76.75, and I wouldn't necessarily It's looking for a support resistance flip right now. It's gone a little deeper than I'd like. That's what she said, but I probably wouldn't buy this right now. I'd probably let it play out. Probably just wait. Ask me tomorrow. It's gone a little deeper than I like. I'd like it to turn this support and resistance. It hasn't done that. It's violated that. It tried right there, but it's gone below. I let it play out. No need to buy this shit right now. It's jumping the gun. Phantom? Is that FTM? Wanta, Fanta? 267, I guess, is where you'd buy it at the 786. You're not giving me much here. And 246 at the 86, like Crypto man ran. They're a pretty big team. An Byung-yik, Sungmun Lee, Sungyeon, Fred Pucci, Yang Won-so, Gyoman Kim, Jung Tak Lee, Junwoo Lee, Un Young Choi, Ji Young Yoon, Ashton Hetiarachi, Rand Neuner, Francisco Joe. For some reason, number one, that's a cool ass name, so good for you. But number two, you don't look like a Francisco, homie. That's a Spanish name. You are not Spanish, Frank. Hakun Kim, Min Sik Jo, Hyungju Kim, Sangmin Lee, Sangmin Choi, Yo So Han, Ji-ho Park, Ki Young Jang, Hyungjun Cheon, Kwon Win, Jung Chul Park, King Ho Kim, Jung Hwa Wee, Yi, Shen Yu Zhou. I love saying this is fun. Sang Ha Yang, Sang Ha Yang. That's a great name. Sang Ha Yang. Eun Jung Lee, Sung Hwan Kim. His name tells people what his name is. I'm Chung Choi. I'm Chung Choi. Hello, I'm Chung Choi. Your name? You try it out near like 250. Enterprise Alliance? Oracle? POS Bank? Piece of shit bank? What is the roadmap? Pick up a little bag of this shit. I mean, it's 1.5 cents. So it's already at $1 billion market. It's already at like $1.5 billion market cap. Maybe wait. That's a pretty high market cap. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not. What am I doing? It has to be at $1. It's at like a $13 million market cap. That's probably not bad. It's not on Binance yet. I bet it probably would be. It's on KuCoin. You can try it. Pick up a little bit. A little bit. See what happens. That, Ian, I think that guy, I'm Chung Choi, good name. Yeah, I don't like Help's name. I'm out. I'm out on that shit. What's Zibata done? Did you anybody short BCH? All right. So here we go. There's your hourly bull div. There's your 4-hour bull div. So you'll see shit like this happen, right? Off this drop, and you'll finally get a bull div right there. And that's when it's time to go long. And you're starting to get that. Now look at the hourly volume. It's not significant. Take off the volume. It hasn't gone lower low on a wick yet, and you have a div. Maybe not a bad time to put a spot long in. Or a quick long. Now be willing to recognize this. There's probably, yes. Yes! Boop. Well, here we are. Your stop could be below 52.30. There's now more shorts than longs on Bitfinex. Let me look at my private group real quick. My dude gave me a site for BitMEX longs versus shorts. I'm looking for it because I want to see it. I didn't write it down when he gave it to me. Here we are. Datamish.com. All right. You mish. Total longs. Looks like there's more longs than shorts right now. But it's actually close. All right, so we are going lower. So 50-50. 50-50. March futures are down to 51.20. Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, enter them longs. Come on, come down. Come get me, baby. Come get me. Motherfucker. Oh, you're gonna bull div me right now, you fucker. Don't bull div me. You're gonna bullshit me? Now longs are climbing. Jesus. One minute candles activated. This is fun times, man. Oh! You guys got to give out a primal scream like that. I want everybody to scream. If you're at your desk, if your dad's sleeping, I don't care. Just give out a primal scream. Just get it out. Ugh! I've never grown out a beard this long because it grows in a little patchy. Ain't half bad though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No shave November? It's a lot better than no nut November, if you know what I'm saying. Imagine telling your... Never mind. I'm not going to go there. Hey, somebody in my group fucking shorted Bitcoin Cash. Good boy. Alright. Like the video. We had over 40 people in here. Only 18 people like the video. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You know what I'm saying? $100K BTC moved to what? An exchange or a wallet? What do I think about Xe? Xbirdie? I would be more willing to buy it near 1,300 sats. 1,250 to 1,300. That's what I think about it. It's not there yet. It's only 1,500. It'll go lower. That's historical accumulation here. It's historical accumulation down here. That's where I'd buy it. Ha. What do you think about Xe? Pol Pot? Polish potato? Is that what that stands for? Polish potato? I bet it does. I have a headache. Why do I have a headache? It's because I'm dead sexy. I have to have my wisdom tooth removed in like a month. Sucks. Sucks. Sucks ass. You know my buy zone, you little shit. Come get me, Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Alright. Fucking play with you, Bitcoin. Come get me, baby. Daddy needs a ride to Moontown. You know what Jihan should do? He should dump all of his Bitcoin SV when it forks and just go back to fucking mining other shit. Let Craig have his coin. Nobody's going to care about it. Let him have it. Let him rot. He cuts himself off from everybody that fucking matters, man. Karma is coming for that guy. If I've ever seen it, it's coming for that guy. Like, it sounds mean, But wouldn't it be funny if he got like a terrible herpes virus rash all over his face? From some Thai hooker? I think it'd be funny. Be like, Craig, what happened to your face? And be like, I'm applying for a patent for a facial herpes cream, and I need to write a paper on it. And I'm the test subject. All right, that's where this train ends. Make sure you subscribe. I'm here Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. You know where my bids are on March futures. We're getting close. I love you. I love you. I honestly love you. And this is just for a flip. All right. Bye.